Starting the day off, I heard you say you forgot your coat.
Hey, you weren't supposed to tell on
Sorry,
me,
I put you on blast. You just have to be an example. Don't forget your coat. It's cold out there.
It is cold out there. I thought I had left my coat here actually in the weather center yesterday, but apparently I didn't, so I got to figure out where it is.
That's probably happening to a lot of people though, because they thought they were maybe done with it for the year, and now they're having to get that big coat back out.
Here's what I will say. Looking at the extended forecast, don't think today is the only day you need it either, because it's going to be cold for the weekend as well. It's very cold this morning. We have got a freeze warning in place until 9 a.m. And if we take a look at a few spots across the area from our Skynet 5 camera system, you can see here in Nashville, we are above freezing, but it's still very cold, 36 degrees. Our camera out in Columbia is picking up a number of 36 as well. Over in Murfreesboro, they're at 34 degrees to start off today, 34 over in Clarksville too. So we're going to continue to see these numbers dropping as we get into the 5, 6, 7 o'clock hour. So don't think this is where we're going to bottom out today. Here's where that freeze warning is in place. All these counties you see in purple, it goes from one side of the state, folks, all the way to the other. This is in place until 9 a.m. Now, a lot of you may be asking, is it pretty late in the year for us to have a freeze warning in place? But really, the average last spring freeze here in Nashville is April the 6th. Today is April the 5th, if you've forgotten. So we're pretty much right on par with that. Over in Clarksville, their average last freeze the 18th, and our higher elevations towards Clarksville, they usually see an average last spring freeze around the 17th. But here's the thing, I think we've got one more coming looking at the weekend. For today, though, our hour-by-hour forecast shows 48 around 11 o'clock. We'll eventually get into those lower 50s by 12, 1 p.m., topping off today in the upper 50s to right around 60 degrees. We won't see quite as much sunshine as what we saw yesterday. We had those beautiful clear skies, but the cloud cover is here out ahead of our next weather maker that's coming here for tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon and evening do look to be wet, and that's going to continue into Saturday. Here's what ExactTrack wants to do. As early as tomorrow morning, we could see a few light showers down in our southwestern counties, but by 2:30, those showers do look to spread out across the mid-state here. We are looking at a wet drive home for our Friday commute. Now, this will all be rain on Friday. We actually might have enough instability where we see a couple of thunderstorms, non-severe at the moment, south of Interstate 40. It's that evening where it's a tricky bit of a forecast, because will there be enough moisture left as this really cold air starts to usher in here? Models say yes, and they want to change that rain over to maybe a sleet mixture and then eventually all snow. Some models also do want to give us a pretty light dusting for most of our northern counties and out towards the plateau. But here's the thing, those are computer models. That's why you need a human actually thinking about this. We've got to have really warm air in place, and the ground is going to be very wet from this rain changing over to snow. So will there be much that sticks? I'm not really buying into it at this point. Plus, it's going on a Saturday. Unless you've got somewhere to be, I really don't think this is going to impact you very much. Saturday does look like a pretty gross day, if I'm being honest. 46 for a high, and then watch what temperatures do Saturday night into early Sunday. We're going to be back below freezing. We might have another hard freeze early on Sunday. We do start to rebound a touch, 56 to end the weekend, 62 on Monday, and then we go back into the 50s by next Tuesday. So all in all, like I said, Adam, have the heavy coat today, but you're going to need it again by the weekend.